Hello and welcome back. Today I am looking at Nikana Prime. Well, Nikana in general, Dragon Nikana, Nikana, and Nikana Prime. I am, however, showcasing it as Nikana Prime. Now, this is largely considered to be one of the most popular as well as meta melee weapons in the game. However, shock horror, me being me, I hate it. Now, this does not go against the weapon. I kind of want to put that out, despite that sounds weird. I don't hate the weapon itself. It's got great stats, great crits, great status. It's just... It's the stances. I don't know else to put it. The stances are fucking horrible. You've got Blind Justice, which is a reverse grip. It can be quite useful if you hold down the right mouse button. You can do a lot of knockdowns with it. But they're not like close area knockdowns where you can run to them and do a ground finisher. They'll fuck off across the room and you've got to run after them and probably get hit by a bombard along your way. You've then got Decisive Judgment. Now if you've ever played Soul Calibur 4 and you unlocked Darth Vader, I swear to God, it's the same moveset. It was dull and boring then, it's dull and boring now. You've then got Tranquil Cleave, and I don't know how else to actually say this other than it looks like you're trying to wank two men off in a shower. I don't know how else to say it. It's boring to look at. All you do is you just swipe side to side while being bent over. It's weird. Anyway, my hatred aside, because I'm weird and no one likes me anyway. The weapon itself is really good and it can take you to high levels. Personally, I think these stances need a revisit. Like I've said, I don't think they're that good. No one uses machetes anyway, so I don't know why DE are doing a machete stance rework when obviously Nikana stances need a rework. You literally have a samurai sword and they are the most ungraceful, unflattering, robotic movements there are. I think it's horrible. Anyway, if you want this weapon, the Nikana itself is available in the dojo, and you can use that then to upgrade it into Dragon Nikana, or if you fancy doing a bit of Prime part farming, you can get the Nikana Prime. As I've said, it's got great stats on it. It's got a lot of slash, a lot of overall damage on it, physical damage. It's then got a good attack speed, a 20% critical chance, and a 20% status chance. So you can easily do a hybrid build with it using both crit and status. Add in Blood Rush, Drifting Contact, etc, etc. It can do some wondrous things. If you fancy being a complete dick, you can put it on Excalibur. Use his Statue of Liberty impersonation where he blinds everything. Add in the augment where finisher damage gets a massive bonus. Press 4, add gas damage, and just spam shit. And just watch the room melt. Seriously, it's a really good option. So you use Exalted Blade with Nikana, hybrid build with gas damage on it. Use the augment for his second ability, blind the room, spam it around the room. The slash procs go absolutely insane, as well as the fact that when they're blinded, the gas damage goes absolutely nuts. This is a very good high-end option if you really want, and when your energy runs out, you still have your trusty Nikana just to cleave through more enemies. I am a little bit of a role player, so I like using the samurai sword on the frigging samurai, despite the fact that I fucking hate Ash. But you know, why not? And there we are, I said why not again. I knew I'd say it at one point in this video. It is a really good weapon, and the build I am using is, ignore the stances because I'm just having them up there just to show: Blind Justed, Prime Pressure Point, Blood Rush, Drifting Contact, Berserker, Vicious Frost, Virulent Scourge, Weeping Wounds, and the final mod I tend to swap around depending on what I'm doing. You know, I quite like Healing Return on it because it means I don't have to channel, which means I can save my energy for something else and I can still sort of kick a bit of ass. The next build isn't really anything special. I sort of use it as a bit of a crowd control around me. Depends. I mainly use this as a frame that I primarily don't use melee on. I just use this just to clear the way. I've got a bit of blast on there, primed reach, as Nikana does actually have a pretty good bit of reach on it, so you could use it that way if you want. And obviously decisive judgment there, just to prove how Darth Vader-y you are. Buzzkill, because increase in damage, why not? And then the final build, Tranquil Cleave. This is possibly a bit more of a stable build of what most people have possibly gone for. High corrosive, high crit, not as much put into status, but it's still got a fairly decent-ish status, but it's corrosive and slash all the way, and just overall high damage. Anyway, that's for me. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Banana.